Hi everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Monkey Island 2 Ultimate Talkie Edition. So far, I'm really enjoying this version of the game and I can't wait to play more. We're going to be exploring the island in this one, particularly Woodtick, and then, you know, if we get done here, we'll explore some more of the island as well, I suppose. Let's have a look at this sign, shall we? If the game stops scrolling through.
The Bloody Lip Bar and Grill.
The Bloody Lip Bar and Grill, sounds nice. We spoke to Woody in there. Let's see what's in this place before we head to the bar. Look who it is. Our good friend who always ends up having a bad day whenever we're involved. Let's have a look at his bed.
Reminds me of a dollhouse I once had. I mean, my sister once had.
Because, you know, you can't own a dollhouse. That's you know, the takeaway from that, I suppose.
Nice map.
Not for sale, though.
Not for sale. Okay, fine. I'm pretty sure I had a dollhouse when I was a kid. Can't really remember.
Monocle.
Nice monocle. It is a nice
Thanks.
monocle.
I can't see a thing without it.
Yeah, it'd be a shame if someone took that away from you later on in the game, wouldn't it?
Excuse me.
Hello.
Oh, yes. Hi there. Can
Hello.
I help you?
Possibly, yeah. I'm Guybrush Threepwood, LeChuck busting stud.
Hi, I'm Guybrush Threepwood, LeChuck busting stud.
Uh-huh.
Guybrush is getting a little bit cocky with this whole LeChuck busting
excuse
thing.
me.
Yes?
Who are you?
Hi, I'm Guybrush. Who are you?
Wally.
Hi, Wally.
Wally B. Feed. At your service.
Okay. I have some questions about Scabb Island.
I have some questions about Scabb Island.
Why? Thinking about moving here?
Not really. Actually, I'm trying to get off it as soon as possible. You know anything about this Largo guy? Where's the governor's mansion? Actually, I better not ask too many questions. I'm trying to get off of it.
Actually, I'm trying to get off it as soon as possible.
Good luck. With the sailing embargo Largo's imposed on Scabb, it's hard to get anywhere.
So we've heard.
Which doesn't help my business, let me tell you.
Yeah, I suppose now's not the time to be in the maps business, right? Or cartography business. You know anything about this Largo guy?
You know anything about this Largo guy?
He's just the local hood, shakes down everybody in town. Nobody comes or goes from Scabb because Largo makes them pay through the nose.
Yeah, we've
Tell me about it.
experienced that. Where's the governor's mansion?
Where's the governor's mansion?
There is no governor on Scabb. This is an anarchist cooperative of pirates, cutthroats, and other criminals. A haven for roughnecks and rebels like me. The only authority on this island is that bully Largo.
Oh, that doesn't sound positive. I'm looking for some room and board.
I'm looking for some room and board.
Well, I hear there's a new chef down at the Bloody Lip.
Oh, yeah?
And the Swamp Rot Inn has all the comforts of the sea. But I think Largo's booked the whole thing.
Of course he has.
Thanks for the lowdown.
Anytime.
I suppose when you steal everybody's money, you can just book out an entire inn, right? Do you know anything about Big Whoop?
Do you know anything about Big Whoop?
Uh-oh, who sent you here? I should warn you, I'm heavily armed.
Doesn't look like it. Nobody sent me, I'm freelance. I was sent by the IRS. Let me see your files. Don't shoot, I was just asking.
I was sent by the IRS. Let me see your files.
The who? You better not try for my files. All my research on Big Whoop is in there.
Ah, really? Are you looking for Big Whoop too?
Are you looking for Big Whoop too?
Well, I haven't really been able to find out much hard information. What do you know about it?
I know I'm looking for it and that's about it. I know it contains unimaginable wealth. I know its location is a mystery. Well, we know it's unimaginable wealth.
I know it contains unimaginable wealth.
You mean you never heard of the 4 men who buried it?
No, but I really don't care. Oh, them? Yeah, I know about them, of course.
Oh, them? Yeah, I know about them.
We all know about
course.
them.
Well, well. Guess you don't need me then.
Maybe don't be so hasty. Maybe tell us anyway.
Oh, hello, Mr. Brush.
Mr. Brush. Okay. Could you tell me about the men who buried Big Whoop?
Could you tell me about the men who buried Big Whoop?
Okay. Not sure why it's trying to autosave.
Well, all anyone knows for sure is that there was a shipwreck. The merchant vessel Elaine went down in a terrible storm.
Elaine?
Only 4 crew members survived. They washed up on a remote, deserted island. Some say its name was Inky Island, but I don't believe that.
No, it doesn't sound right to me. Why don't you believe it? Go on, finish the story.
Go on, finish the story.
Anyway, that's where they supposedly found Big Whoop.
But what is Big Whoop?
Whatever it was so wonderful, or so horrible, that they never wanted anyone else to find it. So, they took the map they made of the island and split it up among the 4 of them. And they all went their separate ways.
Well, some story. Where are they now?
Where are they now?
Well, I don't even know their names.
That's not very
I'd
helpful.
go look them up at the Fat City Library. If it weren't for this stupid Largo embargo. Of course, it could just be an old legend. But if I could just see the map of that island, I bet I could recognise the shape of the land and track it down myself.
Looks like we might have to visit the Fat City Library if we ever get off of this place then. What exactly do you do here?
What exactly do you do here?
I'm a cartographer.
Nice.
You do open heart surgery? In here?
Come on, Guybrush.
No, I'm the map-making sort of cartographer.
Oh.
Get with the time. What kind of maps do you make?
What kind of maps do you make?
Every kind a pirate could need. My eyes have seen the whole world, and there's not a part of it I haven't put down on paper.
Really?
Maps are very, very important.
That's true. Not to me, I don't travel. Actually, I prefer to just stop and ask directions.
Actually, I prefer to just stop and ask directions.
That's what Magellan thought.
Sorry.
Sorry, cartographer joke.
Yeah. Right. You know, I could just sit and talk about maps all day.
You know, I could just sit and talk about maps all day.
Hey, me too.
Only sissies use maps.
Only sissies use maps.
Maps are very, very important.
So you keep saying. I'm sure, well, not to me, I don't travel.
Not to me. I don't travel.
That's even better. With good maps, you can see the whole world without leaving your living room.
He has a point. He does have a point. Is longitude the sideways one, or is that latitude?
Is longitude the sideways one, or is that latitude? I can never remember which is which.
It's so cute when you lay people try to understand geography. I could try to explain it, but it would probably just go over your head.
Okay, now that's just rude. You know, that is rude.
Thanks. I gotta go.
Okie dokie.
Nice to meet you, Wally. We'll be back at some point. Not to, you know, take any of your stuff or anything like that.
It's a pile of blank paper.
Can we take any of this? Yeah, we can. Alright, let's go. I genuinely can't remember everything that you have to do, which is really, really nice, actually. I remember bits and pieces, but some of it's vague, and I like that. Hey, look, it's the men of low moral fibre again. What are they doing out here?
They're sleeping peacefully.
Yeah, let's talk to these guys. Excuse me. Wake up!
Wake up!
What is it?
Long time no see. Remember me? I'm Guybrush. Did you ever get that circus started? So these guys are the guys who wanted to start the circus in the first game that we saw near the clock tower.
Remember me? I'm Guybrush.
Do we know you?
Yeah. The man who rid the world of LeChuck. You tried to sell me the minutes of a PTA meeting in the last game, claiming it was a map.
I'm Guybrush. You tried to sell me the minutes of a PTA meeting in the last game, claiming it was a map.
Map? I don't know what you're talking about.
No, really.
Why did you wake us up, Gorbush?
Guybrush. What are you doing up there?
What are you guys doing up there?
We're performing.
That's right.
What, performing sleep?
That's what we do for a living now.
You see, after our circus failed, we started a pirate catering business on nearby Fat Island.
Ah. Why does it keep doing this?
Sacking lunch. It was quite lucrative.
Don't know why it keeps doing this. Why aren't you still doing that?
Why aren't you still doing that?
The governor of the island made us an offer we, couldn't refuse.
Oh, yeah?
So, we sold him the business.
Okay. What did you do with the money?
What did you do with the money?
We sank the money into one of those newfangled glass-bottom boats
We wanted to take passengers on sightseeing trips.
and search for a place called Drinky Island in our spare time.
Drinky
Boy,
Island.
did we ever want to get there.
You guys sure you...
Aside from the obvious reason, we had inside information that Drinky was in fact the resting place of the legendary treasure of Big Whoop.
You sure you guys don't mean Inky Island? I'm looking for that too.
Big Whoop? I'm looking for that too.
Well, I hope your luck is better than ours.
You see, we got a bit of a raw deal on the boat.
Seems the salesman didn't have any glass for the bottom, so he just left a gaping hole there.
By
Well,
the
that
time we
doesn't sound
noticed,
very
we
fun.
were taking on water, fast.
We ended up stranded on a tiny desert island.
When do we get to the performing part?
When do we get to the performing part?
We met a philosopher on the island, and he told us something which changed our lives.
Okay, that you're a pack of loonies?
You're a pack of loonies?
He told us that all the world is a stage and that we are merely players.
Okay.
So, we became performance artists. In our current work, we portray man's response to global environmental issues of a changing world.
I mean, how come you have to perform on that ledge?
How come you have to perform on that ledge?
Got you there.
To show the precarious nature of the situation. So to speak.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, of course. I think you're overlooking the potential symbolism to be gained by your closeness to the Earth.
I think you're overlooking the potential symbolism to be gained by your closeness to the Earth.
But
All right, you got us. We're really up here because...
Because...
we're afraid to come down.
Oh, yeah? Why is that?
What's the word for it, Frank?
Groundophobia?
Groundophobia?
Stupidity would have been a
It's
good
the
one.
opposite of acrophobia. Something like orcaphobia.
Fear of killer whales?
Fear of killer whales?
Say what you will, we're not coming down.
Okay, fine. What happened to your leg anyway?
What happened to your leg?
It happened during a performance.
When he lost the leg, Frank was brilliantly showing the inseparability of the path man walks from the food chain.
The symbolism of the cheese was essential. You know, this leg is looking sort of dingy. Would you get some polish over at the woodsmiths and polish it for me?
I mean, give me the money.
Give me money for the polish.
Okay.
Is that your
Is
rat?
that your rat?
Yes. We call him Munster Monster because of his insatiable passion for cheese.
Whoa. Okay, well, see you later.
See you later.
We can scarcely contain our anticipation.
I can imagine, yeah, I can imagine. What's the deal with this bucket over here?
It's just a bucket.
Is it just a bucket, though? Let's, can we take that?
Hey, leave that alone.
Can we, sorry, is this your bucket?
Sorry, is this your bucket?
Well, no.
So you won't mind if I take it?
I guess not.
Cool. We'll take that. Thank you very much. I'll tell you what, guys, that is where we're going to leave it because we are pretty much out of time. So we'll go and try and get this wood polish and stuff later on with our 1 piece of 8. And yeah, we'll go from there. So as always, thank you very much for watching. A big thank you to my patrons Arcades Games, Wayne, Nate, Terminally Nerdy, Paul from the Phantom Fellows, Lyle, Barry Aldridge, Hobo, Numinous, Kumadin, Paul Leone, Flossie the Sheep, and Jonathan Conley. And I'll see you next time.